Gallup Poll, 58% of Bulgarians trust EU Sofia, May 8 BTA. Bulgarians are distinguishably pro-European and their trust in the EU has returned to its usual levels after the lasting drop observed in 2016, show the results of a nationally representative survey of Gallup International, conducted among 817 adult Bulgarians between April 13 and 22 on the occasion of Europe Day, May 9. In particular, 58% of respondents expressed trust in the EU and 31% mistrust. The pollsters recall that the EU's positive yet low rating in Bulgaria in 2016 was due to factors linked to the continuing effects of the refugee wave and crises in the Union's foundations, for example the United Kingdom European Union membership referendum, and possibly the more general confrontation between the West and Russia. In 2017, the trust in the EU stabilized, probably as a result of the more pro-Western orientation of the political forces that had won the general elections that year, the improved public opinion on the EU following several elections of key importance for Europe, and the preparation for the Bulgarian EU Council presidency is a factor drawing additional attention to European matters, the pollsters argue. Because early May is the time of year when most European countries also mark the anniversary of the Second World War's end, linked to a national as well as ideological clash. Gallup International survey also looked into Bulgarians' general attitudes towards totalitarian ideologies and practices. According to the results, Bulgarians with a positive attitude towards these are decisively a minority, but still their shares are not to be underestimated and could be a cause for concern, particularly the share of respondents with a positive attitude towards elements of communism. 72% of respondents completely reject ideologies and practices such as Nazism, fascism and the like. 12% consider some of their elements acceptable, and 3% find them acceptable in their entirety. The oldest Bulgarians, considered supporters of the Bulgarian Socialist Party, BSP, seem to distance themselves the most from totalitarian ideologies and practices. The supporters of nationalist formations too voice intolerance, but the share who find certain elements acceptable is slightly higher. When asked about communism, Stalinism, Bolshevism and the like, 1/3 of respondents say that some elements of these ideologies and practices are acceptable, as opposed to 44% who reject them entirely and 6% who fully accept them. Elements of communism are accepted to a greater extent than those of Nazism, for example, and more than half of BSP's supporters partially accept left totalitarian ideologies and practices, the pollsters say.